Welcome everybody to this solar eclipse secrets, the secrets of the solar eclipse. It's such a mystery, isn't it, when our planets and the sun do unusual things in the sky. And this is one of those times where the sun is, the shadow of the moon covers part of the sun. Where I'm living, I won't be seeing it, but it's only visible in certain parts of the world. But the energy of the solar eclipse is absolutely affecting everyone. And it's interesting that Bella actually passed away a week before the solar eclipse, but my research has shown me that the energy of this solar eclipse goes back a week and forward a week, because it's that powerful as far as an influence on the planet. So it's with that heart that I bring these readings to you. I'm needing to take a little bit of time off just to kind of get my life into balance. And as much as I love the live readings, and I know you guys too, this is a way that I can provide a reading for you guys that is done ahead of time, with so much love and respect for you guys who are supporting my channel. And it gives me time to spend with Murphy and kind of regroup, because this solar eclipse has the energy of change and the energy of facing things in your life that maybe need attention that you haven't been willing to look at. So for me, absolutely, with Bella passing, it's caused me to look at a lot of things differently and to make some decisions about how I want the rest of my life to be now that she's not a part of it. For those of you who are new, I'm speaking of my beloved dog, Bella, who passed away last Wednesday, peacefully, right in my arms. And as painful as that was, I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. So tonight, I'm doing this reading at nighttime when the moon, it's a new moon energy, of course, so we're not seeing the moon, but the eclipse is going to be happening on Wednesday. That's 2 days from now. And so you need to look at these doors. I'm using the divine doors as part of our reading. And so we have door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. I feel like I'm on that old TV show, Let's Make a Deal. And I think in a way, isn't that the energy? We're always wanting to make a deal with the universe. We want things to show up and we make promises. Well, if that shows up, I'll do that, right? So with that, with no further ado, we're going to go right ahead to door number 1, our pile number 1. I'll set aside our pile 2 and pile 3. And so welcome to you guys who are chosen door number 1. Now I'm going to slide the door off to the side and we're going to do the reading first. And so I just randomly selected a few of my oracle decks to do this reading, and we are going to just see what the cards have to say. So card number 1, it's Sword, make the change. Look at how she's about ready to cut her hair. This is very cool for this particular energy, because from what I'm researching about this solar eclipse, that it is a time for us to be making that change. So it's something that you've been considering, my dear pile 1. First of all, I'm trying to train myself to say welcome, pile 1. I always jump right into the cards, but pile 1, there's no accident that you picked this particular pile. You have been considering a change for a long time, and you've wondered about it. What will happen if I cut my hair? Because it took a long time to grow it to this length. So this may actually be talking about a project or something that's quite dear to you, that you don't want to give it up, that this part of you is unwilling to give it up because it just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right to do it. So our second card here, this is the Manifesting Moon deck, and it is Take a Breather. Okay, I'm not sure how I want to display these. Take a breather. Take a breather. So if you're not sure, if you're feeling like you may be called to give something up, but you're not sure about it and it doesn't feel quite right, take a moment and give yourself a time where you can decide, is this the right time for you to give up this thing you've been considering. The energy supports it, but if you're not sure, take a breather. Our next card comes from the Goddess deck from Doreen Virtue, and it's the Goddess Mott. And what does it say? Fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. What is that trying to tell us in this beautiful full moon energy? I'm feeling like I don't know where to put the door. Okay, I'll put it up there. And then I have a brand new deck. These are the life purpose angels, and we have freedom. You're free to do what you choose. So I'm going to grab my little baby tarot deck here. And I'm just feeling drawn to drawing a couple of cards to give us some clarity, because it does show that there's something you've been considering. There's a change you've been considering, but you're just not sure. And so because of this, I think there's part of you that's thinking it's not fair. Why do I have to make this change when somebody else is not? Because something in you is resistant. And I think it's because you might be getting pressured by somebody, that somebody might be pressuring you to make this change, and it's not really your will, all right? Sometimes you need to stand your ground. And if you like your situation, you like your hair to be just as it is, thank you very much, don't cut it if it's not what you're feeling is best for your life. So let's just pull a couple of our baby tarot here and get some clarity. Is it right for you to make this change? Or are you being pressured by somebody in your life and it's not right for you? Okay, let's just draw a couple cards here. There we go. Okay. What do we need to know? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the Nine of Wands, or the Nine of Rods. Okay, so pile number one, there is very much love energy here supporting you. There's some burden, and I feel like you absolutely need to get clear that if you make this decision, it's because you want to. And I do believe that you want a fresh start. I believe the energy of this moon, it's got your attention. This solar eclipse that's happening right now and the energy of the new moon, it's like you're wanting to invest yourself in something new and you're ready to take this step. Your own rebellious spirit may feel that something's not fair, and you're only going to do it if it's your idea. So what I would say to you is say this to yourself. Look in the mirror and say, look, I'm feeling unsettled, but this is my decision. You are acting in extreme self-love. You're showing great compassion for yourself. And you're tired of carrying the burden of this situation. For the hair, maybe you're tired of washing, rinsing, combing this long hair. It's like a project has been with you forever, and there's a part of you that's ready to let it go. All right, so as you consider your options, you take a breather, do your meditation, allow the divine to guide you, because you are learning about self-love in a way you never have before. These two court cards show that you're open to learning something new. And the Knight of Cups is that card of romance and flirting. But I have this overwhelming sense that this is about you falling in love with yourself, that your inner being has been calling on you for a long time to stop trying to please other people and find what it is that makes you feel truly free. You have been carrying a burden, and it's time to put an end to it. So pile number one, let's take a look at your divine door and see what it says. The first thing I'm aware of is it's blue. And the blue is, of course, the color of the throat chakra. So you are being called to be honest and open with yourself. she's not speaking to any other humans. She's right in front of her own image. So talk to yourself as if you were your own best friend here. Comfort yourself, cheerlead yourself, but take the steps to make this change. It's time, and the energies are supporting you. Here is your secret sketches. It says, wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. Let me read that one more time. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. This is a call for you, my friend, to step out, create brand new memories, create a new way of being. Whatever has been calling, you know it's true, don't you, pile one? This is not news to you. You have felt this change coming for a long time. So pile number one, there is your reading. Take it to heart, do some journaling, step aside if you need to, and take care of yourself first. You are ready for this change. Now I have a sneeze coming. Excuse me. I can honestly say it's the first time I've ever sneezed in a reading. So I think that whatever change that you're doing is going to surprise you. The energy that will flow through you is going to surprise you, okay? Just like that sneeze surprised me, an unexpected sneeze. There's an unexpected movement of energy that's coming your way. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. I'm so grateful that you're here with me and that you're ready to listen to what it is that's a secret of this solar eclipse. What is the secret of this energy? There's a lot of tension in the heavenlies right now, and I think it's reflective of the parts of yourself that you are not in balance with, pile two, that there's something going on that's ready for change, and you're just, you know it. And I have a feeling that this card is simply going to confirm what you already know. So our lead card here is confidence. It comes with time and practice. So as I look at this card, what I'm seeing is that there's a traveler here, but there's some anxiety. There's the way she's sitting up on her seat. She's not relaxed. She has her bag next to her with a sword on it, and I feel a lot of like burpy energy in my throat. So I feel like this energy suggests, and remember the gender does not matter, pile two, but the energy suggests that you're bravely taking a chance, that you're outside of your comfort zone, but you're willing to make this change. Remember, as I said in the first comment, was that this reading is not a surprise. You are aware of what the universe is calling you to, aren't you? Let's take a look at our moon manifesting deck. And the new moon in Scorpio, go deeper. So it is a new moon that's going on right now. It's in, I think it's in Libra, but I should know these things better. But me being a Scorpio, it's kind of suiting that you're here watching this reading with me, because we Scorpios, we like to go deep. So here we see that you are, you're outside your comfort zone. You're already acting on something you've been called to go into. It could involve a trip. You could be traveling. You could be just going off to a training program, or off to school, or off to a brand new chapter in your life. This beautiful secret that's for you, pile two, is use this energy to go deep. Let's investigate this lack of confidence, and let's use this beautiful moon. Use it to see the shadows. See how my fingers show the shadows? That go deep and don't be intimidated. Let's see what it is the universe has for you when it comes to building your confidence, okay? I'm just going to put the door over here for a second. And let's go now. We have our goddess deck, and the goddess card is the beautiful goddess Bast. And she's the goddess, the cat goddess, And so look at the beautiful cats at the bottom. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. You may be young and you're just getting out from your home with your parents, or you may be stepping out of the parents' energy, that at this point you're leaving something behind and it's making you feel tense and uncomfortable, because when you go out of your comfort zone, sometimes families don't understand. I can relate to that because my family is not all that comfortable with me reading cards. I think they think it's a little unusual, and that's okay. I love it. They don't have to love it. This is my work. This is my choice. But years ago, when I began doing more spiritual work like this, I was completely out of my comfort zone. I was completely out of my comfort zone on YouTube. I felt like, what am I doing here? And now, 2,100 readings later, I'm here and I'm really enjoying it. So even though you're not sure where you're going, because things look a little dark right now, the moon is in the new moon phase here in Tennessee, and we don't see it, but the energy of the moon is here. One of the experts that I was researching said, when you're aware of the sun tomorrow, think of the moon being right behind it, because that's essentially what's going on. It's out of our view because of the eclipse energy. Don't look at the sun. It can be dangerous to look without protecting your eyes, but just know and acknowledge that the moon is behind the sun, backing you up. See the sun over there? You're stepping out of your comfort zone. It's wonderful, pile 2. So it's natural to feel a little intimidated. I'm going to pull some tarot for you in a minute so that we can get more clarity on this, what's coming for you outside your comfort zone. This is the Life Purpose deck, and look at that. This makes a lot of sense to me. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So pile 2, I know this is not a surprise for you. I know that you have felt that you have a call to be a healer, and it feels intimidating, doesn't it? Let me grab my tarot. It does feel intimidating for you because you are somebody who deeply respects the healers that you've known in your life, and sometimes you actually think that you're not qualified, that your tool bag is not filled with the right tools, that other people have far more healing skills than you do. And so we need to investigate that feeling of lack of confidence, okay? We need to go deeper and see what it is that's prohibiting you, that's blocking you from understanding your gift, because you are being called to be a healer. And remember, the angels are around you and they're supporting you. So you might be in psychological help. You might be in the technology end where you're going to be some sort of lab tech, or you're going to be working with test results, or you could be actually going to school to be a doctor or a nurse. But there's no question that you have the skills, you have the heart, and you have the courage, okay? So let's just pull 3 cards here for clarity from my little tarot. And let's see what the universe has to give you in terms of building that confidence for yourself. Because it's nice when our friends are confident for us and they cheer us on, like this reading, you know, where you feel encouraged and inspired. But the truth is, your true power is going to come when you can cheer yourself on, because you know, oh, there we go, because you know for sure that what used to threaten you and used to scare you doesn't scare you anymore. Now, Murphy just came in here and went under the bed. That's so unusual. He rarely goes under the bed. And you guys know I always am aware of Mr. Murphy during the readings. But I feel like a part of you wants to turn this train around and go home and under the bed. No, no, no. It's your time. Let's see what the tarot has to say. So first we have the Eight of Rods. So this is momentum. Okay, momentum is moving. You can't control it. It's in the energy. You've already registered. You've already set your intention. The movement of this train that she's on is duplicated with this Eight of Wands, except with the difference being that this is like the internet energy. This is the energy of spirit. So the train is a slower moving energy than an airplane or than a rocket, right? And the supernatural energy is faster than human energy. So the momentum is carrying you forward in a major way. And so you are, ride the wave. Ride the wave, don't fight it. Your second card is the Ten of Wands. So you are tired of carrying, there's a part of you is tired of carrying the burden of your lack of confidence, okay? There's part of you that is ready. And even though you feel doubtful, the energy all over this reading is calling something out of you. And there's a part of you that's ready to graduate, that's ready to lay down these burdens and go into this castle back there. Can you see the castle in the background? This is your future self already living empowered, all right? And so it's like this Eight of Wands is pushing from behind and empowering this part of you. It's a very old part of you, probably something that you've carried since childhood, okay? And so your third one is, here we go. I love this, the Eight of Swords. This is completely supportive of how you're kind of creating your own drama. There's a part of you that's been intimidated by this call on your life. I feel like you've always been saying to yourself, who, me? Who, me? Yes, you. I don't know what it is that's your dream, but this energy is pulling you into a vortex of positivity. And you are the only person that doesn't see how gifted you are. You've put yourself into a jail of faulty thinking. And so as you look into the mirror today, I want you to look in your eye and say, I am ready. I'm ready to go forward. Bring it, universe. With me and the universe working together, I can cut through these self-doubts and move forward. See the castle? It's right over there. And you're on your way. Use these swords to untangle yourself and move forward, okay? I would definitely recommend that you look into the YouTube search and do a search for meditations on self-concept, self-confidence, and self-love, because you have everything going for you. People around you know it. You just haven't been able to take the step. So good for you for getting out of this comfort zone and using this energy. Let's take a look at what the Divine Door has to say to you. Palmistry, fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth tell your sacred palmistry. Okay, so you are absolutely being called to a spiritual gift. So you may be intuitive, you may be a card reader. So this adds that dimension of spiritual healing. Actually, I was reading this as more of a traditional healer, but with this card, I have a feeling you might carry a dual purpose, one being to heal the body and the other to heal spiritually. So what a beautiful card for you. Have you ever had your palm read? It might be very fun for you to find a palm reader in your town and check that out, okay? Because there is a wide door swinging open for you in the heart of healing. What a beautiful message. Pile number 2, I'm excited for you. When you're feeling intimidated and feel like, who, me? Just look in the mirror and say, yes, me. I have a call on my life and I'm walking it forward with the hands of the divine wrapping me in safety. All right? Thank you for being here. And now, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm so glad that you're here tonight under the moon energy. This is a new moon, a time for setting intentions, and the energy of the secrets of this solar eclipse are here for you. It's juicy energy. It's in a way prickly because it's making you less comfortable with the status quo. There's something, and I like how the shadows are here at this time of night when I do the reading, because sometimes we're afraid of the shadow. It holds us back, but this moon has got everything stirred up. And so let's see what it is that we have for you when it comes to your secret from this beautiful solar eclipse energy in the new moon, I think is of Libra. So let's see what we have first. And universe, we're all just stardust. Wow. So what we're seeing here is that in this time when the sky is dark in the new moon and our focus is on the solar eclipse, we are reminded of our tininess, of our smallness in the universal spectrum. Each of us truly is a speck of the divine, aren't we? We are all a tiny speck of all that is. So what I'm seeing here is some surrender. I just feel like there's something that's been happening that's out of your control, and that you're really learning how to let go. This card is tender for me because my dear dog Bella passed away this last week, and that was within the energy envelope of this solar eclipse. And so it's caused a great shakeup in my life, and the awareness that at the end, when we do transition, our energy returns to the universe, and it's true. We're all just stardust. So pile number 3, I'm wondering, have you just had someone pass away in your life who's close to you? Is there an anniversary that's happening right now that pulls you into remembering someone very dear to you? Let's pull the rest of the cards and see what we have. First, we have from the Moonology Manifesting deck. And we have Release Your Blocks. So this figure is in the posture of the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is a time, the energy of Hanged Man is when you pull yourself away so that you can consider something. So I feel like at this point you have been separate, you've isolated yourself, and it's been good for you because you've needed time to rest and recover. Now it's time to face and release the blocks that you have. The timing is perfect with the solar eclipse to just allow some residue to fall off of your spirit, okay? Let's see what angels here at this goddess is here to facilitate and help you. And we have the Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. Now, pile number 3. Pile number 2 had a message about being a healer. And so if you were drawn to door number 2, I highly recommend that you listen to this reading because it's got the healer energy also. Because there is a call on your life and you cannot deny it. This beautiful goddess Ixchel is calling you out. See the hands being raised in the air? Exactly the same posture here. There is the idea of surrendering to your spiritual gifts. It might be that in your family, that spiritual gifting is not accepted. This has honestly, listen to pile 2, would you? Because I believe you'll be blessed. Because sometimes when there is a call on your life, we can hold our hands closed. I know for years people told me I should be on YouTube. I'm no kidding. And I refused, mainly because I didn't want to put my face on there. It's not something I'm interested in. But when I watched the tarot readers and I saw that they could teach and share their stories without personally putting their face online. I fell in love with it. But people called on me for years before I did. And so I feel like you have that energy, that people have encouraged you to step out and use the gifts that God, the divine, the universe has given you. And you've been shy about it. It's been hard for you to take action. But with this solar eclipse right now, it's a juicy time to take that chance. And now I have the life purpose angels here. Let's see what they have to say. Children, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Hey, listen, I am getting a huge hit on here. This is about helping people heal their inner child, isn't it? Pile 3, you know what you know. You know that what you've grown through, your ability to learn to love yourself, has been profound. Look at the green stripe on the top of this angel's wings, as if it's dipped into pure love. And look at the frame, it's green. And look at the lion, which is the sign of the strength that you need. It might be true that you are a teacher of children and you might love it, but I feel that what you're learning here is that we are all children, that all of us are carrying along memories and experiences from our childhood that have broken our hearts, and that you have a gift. You are a healer. Look at the storm in the background. There's something about your presence. I imagine people have told you that your whole life. They've probably said there's something about you. I don't know why I tell you these things. I feel that you're irresistible, and the universe is asking you to realize that you're no different than any other healer. You're no different than anyone that wants to share love with people who need it. We are all the same. And when you allow spirit to flow through you, it's not a competition. There's room for everyone. All right? So let me grab my baby tarot and let's draw some clarity for you. What is it, our pile number 3? What is it about stepping out right now? It may seem a little difficult, as if you're not ready, but I sense that a part of you is very ready, that there's a part of you who's been ready a long time, and that at this point, do you know the story about the Pied Piper? You might want to look that up, because that's where this person was able to play such a magical tune on the flute that all of the children would follow. And honestly, pile 3, I, as an adult in 71, and even losing my dear dog this week, it woke up a child in me that just felt so brokenhearted at the loss of a special friend. And I do work in hospice, and I have run grief groups. And honestly, bringing healing to the deepest heart of people is something sorely needed on the planet today. So let's draw 3 tarot cards for you, just to see if there's anything that the universe wants for you to know as you tap in to this beautiful energy of the solar eclipse. It's juicy, magical energy. So grateful that you're here on this reading, because there's a great gift for you here. Just being in solidarity with the universe for this next chapter of your life. Okay, so let's see what the cards are. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Perfect. It's a fresh start. It's the seed, okay? And look at these little seeds. You're not supposed to be an expert in this new chapter as you go forward, but the Ace of Pentacles is a tremendous card of potential and promise. And then we have the Chariot, and the Chariot is a card. It's a fast-moving energy. It's a purposeful card. It's yes. I mean, and look how the sparkles on the hand are matching the stars at the top of this, and the confidence, right? Getting in that chariot, letting yourself move forward. Look at the yin and the yang, and this beautiful red shield. So the red is always the color of the root chakra. And honestly, I feel like there's been people in your family who have had similar gifts, possibly even in your ancestors. And then the last card is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is someone that other people come to for advice. The Hierophant is a spiritual guide and leader. So you are way ready for this, my dear friend. Pile 3, I wish that you were in my life. I would love to work with your energy. You have such love and compassion for people who are in pain, and you have the absolute support of the universe to step out into this new chapter with confidence. Be sure to watch Pile 2 if you feel resonance with this, because those two readings really do, they go together so beautifully. So now this is your door. It's such a beautiful door. It's very ornate, and I could just feel that it's an ancient door. Let's see what your message is. Oh, this is perfect for you. Trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Okay, so your universe, the universe has been trying to show you that it's time, but you have been resisting. Your intuition, or what you thought was your intuition, was saying no, when actually the answer is yes in a major way. Surrender your fear. Surrender your lack of confidence, because you have what it takes. It says, have faith and breathe. Make sure that you use your intuition, and I highly recommend meditation, because when you close your eyes while you're sitting alert, your brain downshifts and it releases stress and tension. Okay, Pile 3, this is a beautiful reading. Don't be intimidated. In ancient times, people would be scared by the eclipse. In some ancient cultures, they thought that a dragon was eating the sun. And so it's realistic. It's hard to step out in the healing profession, especially if you're a spiritual healer. But the universe is bringing you these two major arcana, the beautiful Ace of Pentacles. Allow your dreams to take seed in you and go forward. Okay, thank you so much, all of you who have watched this reading. I'll be back tomorrow with more live readings for you. And thank you for your kind love and support. I love you so much. Let's all challenge ourselves to not bail on this energy of this solar eclipse. Even though it might sting, let's go forward. We are worth it, and people are waiting for your gifts. Go forth and prosper, my dear friends, and I'll see you on the next reading. Bye.